today's show we'll be discussing such subjects as stretching, qigong, and knife defense, and a variety of other training techniques. My guest today is the supreme grandmaster of all grandmasters, DTT, and his sidekick, Dong Ho. Along with this section, we have Sensei Danny Spears with Don Thompson in the fitness corner. We have Sensei Bonnie Ross executing knife defense. For women in close tight defense, we're going to be working some basic knife to intermediate knife defense situations. Along with Schuyler Ross, our junior brown belt, who will be showing you some of our various forms. Should be doing them at a not relatively fast speed so you can see what's going on in regards to technique structure. Again, in tonight's show, especially when you watch the fitness corner, we're going to be working on some medicine ball techniques. Be very careful, again, at all times. Ask proper training techniques from proper individuals who know exactly what they're doing. And don't get out there and pick up a medicine ball, as you will see, and start whipping this ball over the place, because you will get hurt. Again, a little bit of moderation. Take your time when executing techniques. Please be aware, and please be Bonnie Ross, and on my right, we have Sensei Danny Spears. Okay, Sensei Bonnie Ross today will be reviewing some of the knife techniques we had in our past segments, along with some of our, intermediate to advanced level knife defense. And on my right with Sensei Danny Spears, we're going to just showing you some various self-defense movements. Again, when you're working these techniques, especially the knife defense, do not do it by grabbing the local kitchen knife or your little Bowie knife or whatever you have. Again, the thing is safety. If you need to know how to do these in closely, please seek proper instruction from a professional. Okay, Sensei Danny Spears is going to walk off to the right side, and Sensei Bonnie will be ready to go. Okay, the first knife defense we're going to work from this set position is going to be the in-close knife. I'm going to show you the basic state as we did in our first couple of shows, where the knife, especially for women, in close self-defense, anti-rape type movements, where the individual comes up and puts a knife to the neck. She's going to show you slowly how to work. Yeah, reset again, do it slowly. Again, the hand comes up, she rocks her body, she's grabbing the throat, she'll hit the groin area, boom. Very basic, easy technique. The idea here is to rotate and move. So when the knife comes up, now she's going to do it at actual speed. Sit. Okay. Okay. Again, go. Okay. So again, now, watch slowly. She traps the knife away from her neck as she squeezes my jugulars and my windpipe. Okay, and the knee drops into the groin, and you can repeat that move again if need be. Okay, so down a little bit faster. Set. All right. From there, now we're going to show you a little bit more advanced movement. We're going to do this slow first. So now the knife is at the neck here. She's going to rotate her body out, trapping the neck again, keeping the knife away. The knee comes into the groin. Boom! Rips out the throat. Elbow comes back to the face. She's going to reset and grab again. Okay, she's going to go to the takedown. Here, slap it out, and then she's going to finish, going to the face. Yep. Okay. So again, smooth motion, not fast, but smooth. Do the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take down. Sit. 5, and finish. I should have had Sensei Dan take all this punishment. All right. Next movement is going to be where the knife is set on the back angle. Now, on the back angle, you don't want to knock the knife that way because you'll cut your throat. You want to take the knife, hit it with the opposite hand, drive it away from the body. Okay? Now, if she does this, she's going to step in, punch the rib, lower floor area rib. She's going to rotate the knife over, pop in the elbow, and wrist lock in the hand. Show the wrist lock again. Boom. All right. We hope our director, Mr. Ross, gets this, so she's going to break my wrist otherwise. Okay, so again, okay, it's at the neck area, clears, over, boom, blocks. Okay, again, hold your stance. Okay, now, little modification, she's going to knock everything out the way in the proper procedure. Again, notice the knife is clear, she's hitting the last rib. She's going to rotate, lock the elbow down, she's going to come up. She comes down, she's going to snap to the groin, then she's going to break the wrist going down again. Boom. Okay, so it's like a double whammy there. Okay, do it slow again. So again, here go. Hit, over, up, pop, boom. Oh, good one, and down. All right, good one. That's it. All right, good wrist lock. Excellent wrist lock. Okay, the next variation you're going to work on, okay, is the rear knife in. So you're going to grab from the rear, hit the boom, out, traps the arm, and arms back. Good. Next variation is outside motion. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic. Go to advanced. Go. 1, 2, 3. Breaks. Boom. Inside. She's going to come back and step the inside. Rotate down and lock in the arm. Boom. Reverse angle on the knife. Getting the elbow. Choking. Tiger claw rip to the face. Hit. Boom. Down. Lock in the arm now. Boom. All right. Good job. Thank you, Sensei Bonnie. Okay, boom. Again, when you're working with the knife, the idea is to move away from the knife. One of the other drills before we finish off is what we call a sticking drill. A sticking drill is where the opponent has the knife, and what you're going to do is when you practice this, is she's going to try and stab me, and I'm going to guide it. I'm going to guide it away. Boom. She might stab in my face. I'm going to guide it out. This teaches you how to keep control. Why? So otherwise, if I'm here, she stabs, I'm going to get buried. Okay, now the sticking drill does, she comes in, boom, see, I'm going to learn to guide it away. Okay, she tries, boom, she comes up high, boom, okay? So this is just a drill to teach you how to keep the knife away from your body. Be very careful. Use something like a comb, okay, or a brush when you're practicing this at home. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next we're going to have Sensei Dan come up. Sensei Dan. Okay, let's line up to the right side. Okay, now we're going to show you some of the basic movements on self-defense, okay? Against a right-hand punch, sidestepping, hitting the groin, popping the temple, sweeping the leg out, finishing downward, okay? So again, as he comes in, working out, see ya. Okay. Right hand again, coming to the inside, hitting the groin, striking the face, groin, clothesline, take down. Finish breaking the rib. Okay. Okay. Set. Left hand attack. Again, enter to groin, popping the rib, breaking the arm, drop rotation downward, finishing with a neck strike. Again. We're going to switch up so the camera gets a better angle on this. So now, tiger spear. Come in left hand. Side, stun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. 5. Okay. Put in. Okay, again, you know a speed drill. And as usual, we have the first one of losing the mic here. We're set and we're back. Okay, now, say the opponent doesn't come in with a straight line attack, which is a karate kung fu type move. Let's say he comes in wide punch. Boom, okay? And they're going to parry out. Yes, boom. My first stun should be low, followed by an elbow, followed by a knee, followed by a cross knee to the face. Okay, so again, he comes in, stun, elbow, trapping, knee, elbow, back to a knee. Coming straight out. Right. Now, he's going to come in, left hand again. Now, notice what I'm doing is I'm parrying away, and I'm going to cover. This gives me a rotation as opposed to coming again, like you see a lot of system teach you to do this, and you're wide open. Okay, throw a reverse punch. Bam, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate him out of my way, so boom, I can flow through. Grabbing the hair, sweeping, finishing downward again. Bam. Okay. Left hand again. Pressure point attack. Eye, throat, solar plexus, rib, knee. Okay. You have to strike precise. So again, it comes in, boom, eyes, throat, solar plexus, rib, knee. Reset again. Okay. Right hand attack. Come in, zoom. popping the elbow break from the outside, rib rotation on the inside. Reset again. Okay, so it's coming in. See ya, hiya, hiya. And breathe it out. That's energy level, qigong. So you learn to take pain as well as give pain. Knife hand flow. Come in left hand, please. Wham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is continuous knife hands hitting with the outer edge of your hand. Okay, come in again. Okay. Right hand attack. Sit. Basic choking technique. Right. Okay, side stepping out, checking the arm again. Coming around, notice the hand goes underneath the chin. Arm goes across the body, so you have an arm bar and a half choke. Right. If he's facing this way, basic choking technique, so I need to get him off of a friend, which is coming across the side, hand locks, and I drop back. Okay? Half Nelson. Everybody knows the half Nelson. This is a full python choke. Squeezing out. Coming out. Okay. So these are just some of the basic holding, basic self-defense. Okay, this is Shihan Gangi. Okay, with self-defense in the 90s. Sensei Bonnie, come back up. I'd like to thank Sensei Bonnie and Sensei Dan. Ready? Bomb! My guest is Schuyler Ross, a first cube brown belt. Schuyler, could you tell us what school you belong to?
Shiboni School.
Shiboni School. Where is that located at, please?
Northbrook.
In Northbrook. And how old are you, Schuyler?
10.
10. How long you been in martial arts?
3 years.
Well, tell me loud. 3 years?
3
4
years.
years? You sure it's not 21 years? No, you don't look 21. All right. Anyways, been in the martial arts 3 years. Have you entered any competitions in the past 3 years?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Obviously, I heard you've won, and I've seen you win a couple of trophies. How you feel about winning some tournament trophies?
Good.
A great feeling on it. What do you think the martial arts has done for you?
Help my grades in school. Self-confidence.
Self-confidence? Well, you better start talking loud if it builds up your self-confidence, okay? All right. What Schuyler Ross is going to be doing for us today is snake and tiger form. These are some of the basic snake hands and tiger techniques. This is also one of our intermediate form that you'll see a lot of different people in martial arts. They'll try to copy it. There's many variations of snake, many variations of tiger. Again, enjoy this. This is Schuyler Ross. She'll bow in and she'll perform the form, and then she'll bow out at the end. Take it away, Schuyler. All right, very good job there, Schuyler. Now, Schuyler, can you tell us also what is one of your other favorite forms that you like to do? And well, the various, you have some basic forms. You have like Roko Seisan. You have one of the basic katas on it. Can you do one of the other forms for us?
Sure.
Okay. Can you give me the name of the form you're going to be performing? Let's not be shy here. I know you can do it. Come on. Tell us.
Pan Showdown.
Pinyin Showdown, a very basic form. All right. Take it away, Scott. This is Pinyin Showdown. Some of you have seen this on the show before. Now she's going to hit it. She's going to be doing it hard, crisp, and proper attitude. Go ahead. Good, thank you, Schuyler, for doing Pinion Showdown. Now, what we're going to do next, between myself and Schuyler, she's going to show you some of the self-defense movements for young girls her age, just in case an attacker comes by, grabs you, or punches you, or swings at you. Okay, I'm going to have to put the other mic down. Okay, face me this way. Okay. First situation you're going to have when the attacker is going to come towards the child and grab her. What she's going to do is she's going to do a break, and she's going to hit with a palm strike and a groin kick. Okay, so again, if the attacker comes towards the child, break off. Okay, again, ready, go. All right, good. Now, another variation might be if somebody does grab her sideways, she can kind of grab the arm by grabbing the arm again, okay, and side kick to the knee. Boom, side kick to the rib, boom, okay, and then she's going to take off, okay, do that fast, go, boom, one, okay, switch to the other side, okay, so again, get grabbed here, kind of grab, go, okay, do a little bit faster, go, okay, next situation is what we call defense from the grab, from a rear grab, so if the opponent grabs her from behind, she's going to break out, hit the groin area, elbow, and then she's going to back kick, so again, here, go. Back kick. Okay, do it again. Okay, yeah, ready? Go. See ya. Go. Go. Put some impact. One more time. Go. Go. Okay, good. Now, next situation might happen where the opponent grabs the child by the back. When they get grabbed by the back, she's going to counter pull down. Boom. Okay, from here, she's going to stomp the foot. Bam. Ouch. Okay, she's going to hit the groin again. Bam. Okay, and then she's going to elbow strike hard. Boom. Okay. Do it again. Ready? Set. So again, grab, chin down, go. Stomp. Boom. Hit one, hit two. Okay? Again, ready? Go. Grab, go. Hit one, stomp, one, and two. Okay, good. Now, some of the sidestep self-defense. Okay? If I'm going to come in her right hand, she's going to sidestep. She's going to counter back with 3 fast techniques. Are you ready? Okay, go. Hit. Go. Okay. Again, ready? Go. Hit. Okay, now she's going to go the opposite way. Ready? Go. Here, go. Okay, now she's going to go the opposite way against the left hand. Go. Go. Okay, now, some of the other basic movements which we have for children is what we call spearing with the finger. So somebody does grab real hard, besides kicking somebody in the groin area to make the child release, is as soon as she gets grabbed, she could do what's called an inward block release against the thumb, and she could take the other hand and spear the eyes. Boom. Very simple movement. Okay, so again, get grabbed, counter, boom. Okay, one more time, grab, counter, boom. Okay, switch the other way. Okay, grab her again, go. Okay, one more time, go. Bam. Okay, now she can add a groin kick. Bam. Okay, do it fast. Go. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. Ready to do it again? Go. 1, go. 2, 3. All right, good job. Okay, now, the other thing what we call a space rule, invading the space. So what's going to happen is you got to teach your child to say stop. An intruder comes in. Okay, as he's stepping towards her, she's going to say stop, stand back. Okay, let's go through that. So again, the zone has to be about 6 to 8 feet. So as I'm walking by, she's going to say,
Stop, stand back.
but I want to talk to you.
Stop.
Okay, now, at this point, what should you do? Stand or run? Run. Very good. Okay, so again, watch the zone. Okay, hey, little girl, I want to talk to you.
Stop, stand back.
But I just need to talk to you. What are you going to do? Run away. Right, there you go. She comes back out. Okay, so the stand back rule, very important. Okay. Now, now, what if the opponent rushes her? She could sidestep the attack, okay? Sidestepping the attack means instead of standing there, panicking, as soon as the opponent comes, she could just basically dodge out the way, okay? She could dodge out the way and kick. Go. Boom, okay? Do it hard, okay? Do it as hard as you can. Go. Boom. There you go. Good. Okay. Go the other way. Ready? Go. Good job. There you go. Okay. Get in closer. Okay. Going to try that again. So again, as he's coming out, go. Okay. Very good job. There you go. Okay. Now, if the child gets lifted off the ground, she could use her elbows into the face row. So if I grab her, boom. Okay. She's got her elbows flying back. Boom. Just enough to hit the chin or the nose or the throat area. Okay. If I grab her in tight, her not having my weight, she could do bear claws to the ears. Boom. Okay, grab my ears. Now she could put her thumbs in my eyes, and she could just rip out. Boom. Yeah, very violent technique, very effective. So if I grab her, she could bear claw, then she could rip out. Okay, it doesn't take too much. You know what it feels like, a little piece of dirt going in your eyes. It's a very effective movement. Okay. Thank you, Schuyler. Okay, let's face the camera. Again, this is Shihan Joe Gangi for Youth Focus. Children, please be aware now that school is in process, or has been in process now for a couple of months. Make sure you're on the street there. You're looking out for traffic, looking out for stranger danger. Be aware of people who look funny, who look strange, who are around the school. Notify the proper authorities, the teachers, mom, dad, if somebody comes up, starts asking you questions that they shouldn't be asking you, especially like directions or phone numbers or where you live. Be careful what you say to people you do not know. Again, have a safe year in school, and we'll see you on our next show. This is Shihan Joe Gangi for Youth Focus. Ready? Midwest Martial Arts Show. Today on my left we got to wake him up, the Grandmaster Supreme, all Grandmasters, DDT, Death-Defying Tiger. And on my total left on the other side, we have Don Han, a lookalike from Korea. Anyways, today we have the Supreme Grandmaster who claims that he is 1,600 years old in the martial arts.
It's not a claim, Sonny. It's for real.
It's for real. All right.
Who'd lie about that? You lie if you're 50.
May I have your name, please?
What?
May I have your name, please?
Death-Defying Tiger. You may call me DDT.
How have you managed?
My friends call me.
Let me ask you something.
Death.
How,
Yeah, don't.
how have you managed to live so long being a karate expert?
None of your business. What do you mean? You think at the beginning of the interview I tell you everything? At the end of the interview I'll tell you how I lived to be 1,600 years old. It's a long time.
It's a long
A
time.
lot of people have said to me, you don't look older than like 1430, maybe 1275.
So
Who knows? You
I
could
just
be the
stay alive so long with your sweet smile or what? Fighting all these karate experts? What's your secret?
This is not very funny, I want you to know. Hi, my name is Don Han.
You can't laugh at your own stuff. Cut that.
What are you talking about? Okay, I have a couple questions for Mr. Death-Defying Terminator 2. By the way, I'm from South Korea.
Well,
Wait. What?
let me ask you something now.
Wait, I want to know one thing.
Yes.
What kind of weapons do you carry?
Laughter.
Must be laughing gas. That's the kind of weapon he
Laughter.
carries out here.
We carry laughter. You can stop. You can stop anybody with laughter.
I'm sure you live in wonderful places.
Where did you get your lisp?
Must be in Korea. Anyways, I'm sure
Could you tell us about them?
What's that?
where
The
you've
wonderful
lived.
places you lived in for, after obviously being around for 1,600 years.
Well, I lived in the Imperial Towers of 4250 North Sheridan Road. I lived there. I was with a very ugly woman. I lived there for what seemed like 300 years. It was only 6 weeks, maybe less. And I lived in the south of France. I lived in Babylonia. I lived in Rome. I lived in Greece.
Have you ever lived in Seoul?
I did on the south side.
Really? So being a grandmaster.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to have to ask him a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Being a grandmaster, I mean, have you ever been in any hand-to-hand combat situation where your life was really in danger? Besides with your accountant.
Well, I had an argument with my lawyer the other day.
Wait a minute. Were you in Korean War?
I was too old. I was 1547.
1547.
I was past the draft age. The international draft age is like 1400.
1400.
You can't be drafted after 1400. Yes, I've been in hand-to-hand combat, I've been in non-hand-to-hand combat, I've been in foot combat, neck combat. We've been in all kinds of combat. When you live for 1,600 years and you drink a lot, you get into a lot of fights, let me tell you.
What, by the way,
How many
what,
bars, you know how many bars I've been to?
Oh.
I've
How
been
many
to like
bars or bars?
64,000 bars.
Bars.
what is your favorite fish?
What is,
Why you laugh everything I ask? What do you mean? No, I ask you a question, you laugh.
what is your favorite fish?
How did you get so silly so young? Took me, I didn't tell the first joke till I was 1,100.
1,100
Yeah,
years
I
old.
went
And where were you at that time?
10.99. I went 10.99 before I even left.
Master, I bet you know, he could guess what my favorite fish is.
What is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite fish is salt.
Is that your hometown?
Is that where you live at
I
too?
told
in
you I
Seoul?
was born in Seoul, and that's also my favorite fish. And I have Seoul.
You have Seoul, very good. You're a soulful dude then, huh?
I am. You have more questions?
Have you ever, who are some of the grandmasters, wake up here. Who are some of your, you have any grandmasters or masters that you've developed through your many years in the martial arts?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can you name a few?
Let me tell you something, Sonny. When you're 1,600 years old, you can't even remember where you ate this morning.
Yeah.
Where'd you eat this morning? Where'd you eat this
Well,
morning?
I have a few more questions for you.
Go ahead.
You
Just
know,
got a few more questions.
after so many years being famous death-defying Terminator
DDT.
by
You may
DDT,
call me DDT.
have you taught others this technique?
I think you just asked that question.
Oh, sorry. I'm asking it again.
Yes, I taught.
Okay.
I had a
What-
very large school in Rome. We had a gladiator school. We had 147,000 Christians, and by the time the Lions were done, we had 11 guys left. It was a big turnover in students. You know, you train the guys, and they go out there, and then they're killed instantaneously.
instantly.
This is not fun. I said to the emperor, "Can we use someone else? Can we use other people other than Christians?" But what could they do?
Let me ask you one, I'm going to skip
what-
ahead here. What is your diet? Obviously, obesity has something to do with your longevity.
Pizza. I used to order like Greek pizza in Athens. There was a great pizzeria in,
But didn't
It was
the
about-
Chinese invent pizza though?
I don't know, it was about 348. 348 AD. I ordered out pizza. It was called Aristotle's and Apollo's Pizza Hut.
Apollo's Pizza?
Yeah, it was beautiful. They delivered with wooden chariots. It was wonderful. It would get cold. Let me tell you, you live more than 2 blocks, it would come
I'm a
cold.
cone with this chair.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, you
Who are some of the most dangerous people you've met?
You two guys. I almost choked from your silly remarks.
Where did you
Well,
go?
well, there was Attila.
Attila.
Attila and Sheila the Hun.
Attila and Sheila the Hun.
And then there was Genghis and there was Genghis.
biting me! He's biting me! Where's my crystal ball? Where's my crystal ball?
How was Attila the Hun?
He was nasty. From the first time you met him, he would hurt you for no reason. You'd walk in and go, "Hi, Attila," and that was it. He cut your head
You
off.
cut your head off.
Yeah, but
Obviously,
Shirley.
you never said hi to him. You got your head still
No,
on your
Shirley
shoulder.
and Genghis Khan were very tough. The Khan family, the whole Khan family was tough. You know, they thought they were Mongols, and they weren't. They were Jewish. Shirley and Genghis, what a couple they were. Lovely couple.
Have you
They're-
ever, I have another question, you talk too long.
Sure, yeah. Thank you.
Have you ever called my 800 number?
The 1-800 number. I don't know. Do you have a phone?
Why did he laugh at everything he said?
Everything we do,
It's
he
not
laughs.
funny. Even if he laughed at it, it's so stupid. Okay. No, my,
Calm down there, Supreme Grand. DDT. Relax. Breathe. Use your Qigong. Inhale. Exhale.
no, my 800 number is 1-800-DON-HAN.
Done.
And I sell a special hair tonic there. You notice, I use it. He doesn't. He used some of it. That's why, you know. But
What has this got to do with the interview?
I just thought I would plug my company.
It's the same as you selling karate.
Actually, we give free supply with all to all Gangi students.
Cool. Hey, tell me, anybody else lived this long in your martial arts system there, DTT? Hello? Anybody else lived so long as, you know, who's your
I'm trying
oldest?
to think back. In 454,
Yes.
which was also the cubic inches of a new Chevy in '68, big engine. In 454, there was a Colitis the Ugly,
Colitis the
who
other.
they named the disease colitis after. He was a Roman general.
Spinning back kick.
Where do we find him? Okay.
He found
So,
me.
he found
I didn't
you.
find him.
Okay.
Let him out. here anymore. The man's sick. Okay.
Made me laugh too much.
There was Colitis the Ugly in 464. He was born in the island of Mykonos in 1700 BC.
So obviously you also met the master Funagoshi, the founder of karate, did you?
He was not the master. He was a tailor.
He was a tailor.
Yeah, he made these outfits, and everybody said he's the master, because what? He made the outfits, and then they said, oh, you're a tailor. And that was, he
So it
couldn't
was like
fight.
Tailor Kung
The
Fu,
guy
huh?
was like 4'3".
4'3". Did you ever meet the great Bruce Lee?
I did, yes.
You
His
know
real-
that Bruce
yes.
Lee was actually Korean.
No, his name was Leibovitz.
Leibovitz.
He was actually Jewish from the west side of Hong Kong. Every day I would meet him in Hong Kong. We'd have corned beef, salami sandwiches, and he was a good guy. Short, very short.
I would like to take this opportunity to plug my plastic surgeons. I know that I don't look like Dan Han, but I am.
Oh, you are done. Huh?
No, it's true. I had a very good plastic surgeon, and I actually had an operation to look like George Clooney on ER. And you'll notice he did a pretty good job, actually.
All right. You look great.
Thank you very
Not
much.
bad. Hey, do you currently have a wife? You married now? Or, I mean, 1,600 years. I mean, how many wives have, you know?
I've had,
1600
well, the average one wears out about 73 years. So I've had 27 wives, and 16 of them are still living, and they could aggravate, you could die.
You have any children there?
I have
DT?
165 children.
165, or you could have your own school.
What?
You could have your own school with
They're all in
160.
different places. I left them everywhere. Who knows? Who can even remember the names? So I named them 1 to 165. I walk in, they go, 13.
Who was the greatest fighter you ever met that you fought? Can you-
Dorothy Bernstein.
Dorothy Bernstein.
She could eat your heart out.
She could.
She didn't know nothing about fighting, but I'll tell you something, she could come in and she could make remarks and you would bleed immediately.
You know, how much were the classes in the old days? That would be in Korean won.
Come on. Okay. In Greece, there were 2 drachmas for 3 times a week. If you convert that to won, that was 1645.
Is there anything to
2.1
one
won.
Oh, yeah, a good friend of mine.
And then you had to go to Rome and then Babylon. There were 2 Nebuchadnezzars plus an Irving Schwartzberg.
Hey, what do you do in your spare time besides martial arts? What are some of your hobbies?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. What about besides sleeping? What else do you do for a hobby? You gotta be doing something. I mean. Oh, do you meditate? Do you use meditation? Could you give us a few pointers on meditation?
The most important thing in meditation is to make sure that your mind is centered inside your stomach wall, located 3/4 of an inch down from your rectus abdominis. If you can't find your rectus abdominis, go rectus anybody you can. The lights here are so bright that an old guy, there's lights flashing. The lights here are so bright, an old guy like me could melt.
Did you know my great-grandfather, Juan Han?
No.
He would have been about 400 years old.
400 years old.
I never, 3 minutes. I never, there's a lady over there at 3 minutes across the navel. What this means, I don't know. So you get a chance with her for 3 minutes, you could be with her for 3 minutes, and then there's 2 guys over here looking at the camera, they're looking in like this. This is a very crazy place. We didn't have stuff like this in the old days. In the old days, you stood in an auditorium and you did your bit. And if your bit was good, you were great. And if your bit wasn't good, they killed you. It was simple. There was no polls, there was no critics, there was no nothing. They killed you, they threw rocks at
What is your most favorite technique?
Huh?
I want to know. I mean,
Eating.
Eating.
Oh,
Yeah, eating.
Besides eating for self-defense, what do you like throw food at people or what?
Food, checks.
Checks?
Generally, if they say a big check, they are scared to death. They'll run like crazy. Who wouldn't run from a big check? What, are you crazy? Who needs martial arts when you get a big check?
Let me ask you.
Or a big Romanian, either
Getting
one.
towards the end of this interview,
Yes.
what words of wisdom can you leave us with?
I'll do it in the ancient Aramaic, if you don't mind.
Excuse me.
What?
Aramaic, what is that?
Aramaic is the old Israeli dialect before Hebrew. I'll do it in the Israeli dialect of Aramaic. You ready? Listen to these words. They're the most important words I've learned in 1,600 years. You ready? Lechem chish mias, niwas chon, leres butne, lek. That's it. I don't think I could say anything more famous than that.
Okay, if somebody wants to get in contact with you,
1-800-DAN-HAN.
Danad.
And that's D-A-N-H-A-N. Dan Han. It's not Dan.
How do you, one last question here. How do you feel the martial arts in America are doing compared to martial arts in China or Korea or Japan or
Be careful
anywhere else?
now. Don't get out of line.
Are we talking about martial arts, M-A-R-S-H-A-L-L?
Yes, not
Named
martial
after
arts.
Marshall Bernstein?
Martial-
Or are we talking about martial,
Martial arts.
M-A-R-T-I-A-L, martial?
Martial.
Martial arts.
Yes.
How would you, for instance, defend against spinning back kick?
I'd hit
Show
him
me.
right in his groin with my hand. Right
Okay,
about-
very good.
Yeah. I would say all martial arts are beautiful. It's a nice hobby to have to kill people. What other hobby can you have that creates such joy for the families of the bereaved?
Do you think this guy has,
That looks like an eagle claw, doesn't he? Looks
actually,
like some kind of
he's
claw.
very angry. If you look at him, he says, someone just stole my wand. Dan.
Anyways, this is Shihan Joe Gangi with Joe Gangi Martial Arts with Super Grandmaster DTT. And if you believe all of this, we have a bridge for you to buy out in Brooklyn.
Actually,
And the master of Don Juan on the left.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very
Signing
much.
off. We'll see you at the next. Are the foundation of majority of all Chinese arts. Stretching gives you a limber body, okay? Gives you better fluidity through your body, okay? It helps you prevent tears. It helps you prepare against possible cramps. Qigong is the ability to use your internal energy, qi, the breath, the soul, the spirit. And we're going to start beginning this segment with stretching exercise. So if you want to get up from the couch, want to get off that bar stool, you want to get out of your car, wherever you're watching, I want you to come on out and do something. It's very basic. You know what? Instead of going for that beer, instead of going for that sandwich, instead of going for that lollipop, get off, get up, and start doing something. This first basic exercise, very simple. Just put your hands straight out in front of you and do 8 rotations going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Crossing. When you're doing this exercise, you can cross one over. This is excellent for your pecs, your shoulder blades, your elbows, your biceps, triceps. Okay. Next movement is putting your hands on your hips and rolling your head from side, back, and around. All the way around. You can do this anywhere between 3 to 9 times. So you have to go 1, 2, 3 back, and then back the opposite way. From that point on, we move to our hips. When you're doing the hips, don't rock side to side, but move your hips in a clockwise fashion. Okay? All the way around, and then back counterclockwise, loosening up your hips. You can do it anywhere between 4 to 12 times. Next move is a high stretch. When you're doing your high stretch, bring your hand, one hand on top of the other, doesn't matter which. You're going to inhale, up, exhale as you're going straight up. Okay, you're on your toes and the balls of your feet. Get a total stretch. This will definitely guarantee to make you taller. Anyways, then come down. You're going to bend forward as far as you can. Again, only go as far as your body will allow you to. Eventually, you want to touch the ground with both palms. Again, coming in, inhaling, and exhaling. Inhaling down, exhaling out. Make sure when you're doing this, you're looking about anywhere between a foot to 3 feet out in front of you. Again, inhaling up, exhaling out, and back to your sides. Very basic stretch, okay, very helpful for your body. Okay, tucking the knees, great for a bad back. You can put your back up against the wall. You could do this laying down or standing. Standing is one of the best ways of doing it because it works on 2 things, your stretch and your balance. Just grab your left knee or right knee, bring it up into your body, then put it down. Grab your right knee, bring it up into your body, put it back down. Okay? Counterbalance, you could be holding onto a wall, grab your knee sideways, okay, and stretch it back, and then bring it forward. Then repeat on the other side. Out, bring your knee up to your side, okay, try and get your shin and thigh horizontal, okay, bring it back, and then bring it forward. Standing stretches. From here, step out about shoulder width, double shoulder length, what we call a front stance. This is the only time we lock our back leg. Hands are up, using your arms to guide. You're going to bring your leg up a short movement. Okay, and gradually bring it all the way up. Then you switch to the opposite side. Okay, same thing, start off low, okay, middle, and high. Circle stretching. A lot of people call this a kick in a lot of martial arts. To us, it's nothing but a warm-up. Your right hand is pointing at 12 o'clock, put it at about 2. You're going to go cross, hit, you come around. It's called a circle stretch. Warms up the inner and outer hips, warms up the lower body. Circle stretch. Then switch. Your hand on the opposite side. Again, don't drop the hand to the foot. Make sure your leg goes around in a half circle and back. Total rotation. You know, if you can only go this high, fine. Okay? The idea is here to warm up and start feeling good about yourself. You're stretched up, you're warm, you won't be cramped, you won't tear any muscles, you won't pop any joints. Okay? Side stretching. When you do your side stretching, okay, my hand's going to be up. I'm going to come up with the edge of your foot. Normally we have you switching arms and different positions, but right now, I'm going to keep my body at an angle. Come up with my leg as high as I can. You can come this far, you can come higher, or as high as your body will take you. Then switch the opposite side and do the same thing. Side stretching, going up, going down. Okay. Hands on your hips. Also you have extending forward and back to ready position. Extending forward, locking the back leg. Okay. Squat position, pushing down, opening up the hips. And from here, you have side stretch, toe up. Side stretch, toe up the opposite way. Okay, you also have full splits. Okay, bring it down, coming back up, down, sliding the feet back, come up, and circle out. And if you could do maybe just 5 of those exercises, you'll be doing great. Okay, that ends up part of stretching. Qigong. Qigong is, some people say it's a myth. Some people say it's just a matter of controlling your breath. Some people say just it's the ultimate. It's like the nuclear power behind your technique. Qigong is the internal energy that comes from your body. It's a combination of mind, spirit, soul, power coming into one point. Learning how to control your breath to gain maximum power. It's like the old story that the lady who's seeing her kid being pinned underneath the car, okay, without any training, she goes up and she lifts the car to get her, to bring her kid to safety. At that point, her chi, her energy, her body, her mind came to one point for the safety of her loved one. That's inner chi that everybody has. Without chi, you could not live. Okay. Now, Qigong exercises could be very basic or very complicated. When you're coming up, what you do in the beginning, when you're coming up through the ranks, your first beginning state on Qigong exercises, separating the feet, again, one hand top of the other, and breath control. You will inhale to the nose as you open up your arms, then exhale down, out to the mouth. Inhale up to the nose, look up this time, then exhale down. Inhale, and exhale. Do not do this fast. You could do it as slow, almost like a Tai Chi type movement. As you're doing the exercises, inhale to the nose, bring in the tongue. Your tongue has to be on the roof of your mouth. When you exhale, you drop the tongue. If I could stop there, so people say, why? Putting the tongue on the roof of the mouth opens the meridians in your body. Dropping the tongue closes the meridians. The meridians are like little highways of energy. You have approximately 427, some people double, but we say about 427 pressure points in your body. Some will make you feel good, some will hurt you, yeah, some are for pain, and some are just to relieve pain. When you're working Qigong exercises, because of the breath and the way you breathe, you have to make sure you don't hyperventilate by breathing real fast. Take your time, no more breath. Okay, another Qigong exercises is sink your body down, hands are down. From here, you will bring your hands up slowly as you're inhaling, and then you'll bring them down, exhaling. Then you open up, inhaling, and exhaling, dropping the hands. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Set in position, inhale, step forward, exhale. Inhale, and exhale down. When you're controlling your breath, with Qigong exercises, you have to make sure that you connect the breath into the nose, bring it down to your Dai-ten. Your Dai-ten is located about 3 inches below your navel where the belt is locked in. That's your energy, that's your furnace. Okay? That's your control. When you're moving, people ask, well, how do you move in the martial arts? Basically, you want to move from your center. Your center is not your chest. Your center is below your navel. Okay? That's called your Dai-ten. In Japanese, they call it a hara. Okay? Now, when you're shifting in the Tai Chi or in Qigong exercises from Bagua Sheng or Xing Yi, again, you have to be centered. Every breath inhales, basic, goes through your Dai-ten and comes back up. And now the movement you can do is bringing your hands up under tension, pulling back, and then out. That's a harder action of Qigong exercise. Again, inhaling, tension up the body, and exhaling out forcefully. Again, these are very basic standing Qigong exercises. Okay, there are many varieties. These are some of our basics in our system. There's Shihan Gangi for stretching, and Don Thompson. He's going to be showing us some of his techniques with Sensei Dan Spears here on my left from Turkey Construction, helping us with the sets. Don, can you tell us a little bit about how can people get in touch with you and what area you work out of, please?
I do mostly in-home training in the North Shore. I can be reached at area code 708-944-5566.
Okay, with that, we're going to have Don take it away with here's Sensei Daniel Spears. Let's have some fun, guys.
Tonight we're going to go over abs and low back. The ab and low back is considered the core in the center of our universe. Most of your power and energy is generated through the abs and the low back. And without strong abs, every once in a while when Shihan lands a lucky kick, it does tend to hurt every now and then. With tightened up abs, it feels a lot better. We're going to go through just some basic abs, and we're going to progress from beginning, intermediate, advanced, and very advanced for Sensei Dan here. He's looking forward to this all night. We're going to start out with just a basic med ball crunch, feet flat, and now we're just going to come up. The ab only works in a 10-degree range of motion, so now we're going to come up just both shoulder blades off the ground. Keep the ball at your chest and just come up nice and slow. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's working a little bit of the upper ab. Now we're going to take it a step further and make it a little harder. I'm going to throw the ball up to Dan. He's going to catch it. It's a little more advanced. We can do this with a partner. Actually, you can do this by yourself against a wall, but I'm going to demonstrate everything tonight. Okay, come on up, yeah. Back and up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's basically the upper ab also. Now we're going to go to a little bit more advanced here. We're going to call this, it's called the Rocky Twist here. Come on up, sit all the way up there. Okay, I'll take the ball. He's going to lean back a little bit. I'm going to hold his feet, and we're going to work the obliques. He's going to touch the ball on both sides. Let's get 5 on each side here. Okay, lean back a little bit. No, not that one, not that one. Touch the ball on each side now. Twist, twist. Am I doing right? Hold on. We're going to have to try that one again. Remember this one now? Touching the ball on side to side. We had a little miscue there. We didn't rehearse this one well enough. Come on all the way up now. Now you just touch the ball on this side and that side. Nope, nope, sit up, sit up, sit up. There. Down. Okay, now we're going to go to another one. We're going to go to what we call the diagonal. That was half of our diagonal here. We got a little bit mixed up on our signals here. I'm going to throw the ball back to him, and he's going to reach back and touch it behind his head. Okay. Come on. There you go. There's our diagonal working upper obliques. Okay. Now we're going to go into some low back. We're going to start with our basic low back. Just flip over onto your stomach now. We're going to do what we call just a press up. There you go. Watch your chin now. You come up nice and slow. There you go. 3. Okay. There's our beginning one for low back. Next one now, hold the ball. We're going to hold the ball behind your head. We're going to add a little resistance to it. You stay on your stomach. Hands up now. Just put the ball behind your head. We're going to do the same exercise. It just adds a little resistance, makes it a little bit harder. Nice and slow. Don't jerk. Good. Okay. Feel that working through the back extensors and the low back. Okay, stay down there. We're going to go to another one a little bit more advanced. Now we're going to hold the ball out in front of you, straight arms. This makes it a little bit harder. Keep your feet down. Keep your feet down now. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the super advanced here. This is more for sports-specific exercises, people that really want to develop a stronger low back. Remember the one where I play volleyball now? I throw the ball to you and you tip it back to me? Okay, this is really advanced. You're on your stomach now. On your stomach. And I'm throwing it to you and you're coming up and tipping it back to me. Okay. There you go. Now this is really advanced. Not many of you are going to be able to do this. Okay? Okay, now we're going to go through our basics. You saw all of them now. We're going to try and go through the whole sequence at once. We're going to go through everything. We're going to start out with the abs again. Come up and do 2 quick crunches. Okay. Now with the ball. 1, 2. Okay. Now coming up and going back over. There you go. Okay, now we're going to go to the diagonal one. Back behind your head.
The one that I don't know.
No, the other one. Diagonal. Okay, now the rocky twist. We're going to get this one right this time. Sit all the way up. And now you're just going to touch the ball on each side of you. Don't go back. You're not going back. You're sitting straight up now. Now just twist and touch the ball on each side. There you go. There you go. There's my man. There's my man. I knew he'd get it for me this time. Trying to make me look bad in front of the camera. Okay, now we're going to go to the low back. You can see this workout. It looks kind of simple, but he's getting a little bit of workout here. He's starting to sweat a little bit. Okay, just extension. Press up first. There you go. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of resistance with the ball. Back behind your head. Nice and slow. In front of you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and now the super advanced here for you weekend warriors.
Yes, sir.
There we go. And there's my corner. Fitness corner, low back and abs, center of your universe. Keep them strong.
Again, when we're working on the knife defense, please use, like we said, we stated, use a blunt object, such as a comb or a brush, if you're going to practice some of these techniques. Okay, the techniques inside are very intricate. You have to be careful as to how you rotate your body, how to shift, how to hit without injuring your opponent as you're practicing. In the training corner, when you're seeing us doing the stretching and Qigong exercises, do not push it, especially in Qigong where you're doing the excessive breathing exercises. Take your time. Do not inhale fast and exhale out forcefully. Take your time. Inhale at a normal rate. Exhale at a normal rate. Stretching, only do as much as you can. In tonight's closing, I'd like to bring up a fine point as regards to belt sessions or no belts or titles in the martial arts. It's been a subject in a couple of magazines. I'd like to bring out my point of view. A lot of people say Kung Fu people should wear sashes. Karate people wear belts. Actually, that is up to the discretion of the individual. Just because somebody wears a belt or a sash does not have a, how can I put it, a permanent state as to whether he's a Kung Fu man or he's a Karate man and so forth. Again, sashes normally refer to Kung Fu stylists, belts refer to Karate styles. Our system being an Okinawan Kung Fu, karate, our Kung Fu system being developed in Okinawa, we chose to wear the belt system. We chose not to wear the sage system. And there's a lot of Sifus, Shihans, and masters out there who have opted for the belts. Some sisters have no belts at all. They basically go by student, disciple, master, grandmaster, and there's many other titles. So again, don't judge the man by what he wears around the belt, or don't judge us by what he wears around his waist. Judge the system by what they show you, their performance, and their attitude.